You have just 1 month before your new job. What are you going to do in that 1 month? You've got a gift. It's an amazing, rare gift. It's a full month between jobs. You could coast, or you could use this time to recharge with your goal, with intention. I'm going to give you a 3-part plan so that you are set up for long-term success and sanity in your new role. So you really start off very strong. Okay, here's what's going on. A friend of mine is a CEO who is taking 1 month off between roles. And what is he going to do with this? If you actually have a deliberate planned time where you have time off, here are the 3 things you should do immediately. Drink water. That's actually almost true. So the idea is, the first one is to start by controlling your health success, controlling the health surprises that will lead to health success, which includes water. So here's the idea. You're going to have to absolutely do 3 things. You're going to have to handle your health, set yourself up for success, and start your sanity hobby. So let's jump into all 3. If you have this time off, it's so easy to just say, oh, I'm going to go out with friends, or I'm going to go even on a 3-day cruise. But how about if you set yourself up in such a way that it moves you forward once you start? So let's start with health. This is so critical. But control any health surprises and literally handle your health. So here's what you do. If you have been a C-suite executive who has been working at full speed ahead, you have probably not gone to all the doctor's visits that you should, or not taken care of all the things that you should for your own health. So please set that as your number 1 priority. Get those scheduled in this month. Take care of them. It's going to go by like that. It's going to go by, hold on. Oh, where's that snap? All right, well, anyway. It's going to go by like that, just like that. And if you've got them set up, then you're doing them before you have meetings, before you have travel. So that's one thing. But second is, so there are a few subsets under handle your health. Yes, set up your appointments, but also take this time to be the person you want to be when you start. We all know that there are so many health consequences of stress. So get yourself into the right place before you have stress. From my research on habits, there's a wonderful study by Wendy Wood that when people, this is college sophomores that transfer from one university to another university, when they have had a gym set up, they've actually gone to the gym regularly at their first university, they often lose it by the time they go to the second place because they're not as close to the gym. The habit isn't there. But set up your habit in such a way that you can have the health habit before you start. And drink more water. No, but seriously, set up your health habits. So here's your health habit. You have this 1 month. Don't treat it like I'll do this or I'll do that. Move your body daily. So specifically what that means is that you're going to walk between 3 and 12 miles. Why walk 12 miles? It seems kind of intense. I'll give you 2 data points for that. I once went hiking in California on my birthday, and I ran into this lovely person. I think he was in his 80s, and he had moved to California for the hiking. So he was retired and had moved to California specifically for the hiking. He hiked 10 miles a day in his 80s. There is something about hitting a longer stride. So start at 3 miles a day, but then get to this David Goggins 12 mile a day. He runs it. You can walk it. So walking is one. Work with a trainer. If you're a CEO, you're working with a trainer. Work with your trainer 3 days a week. Get that done. Get that solidified. You may dislike me for saying this, but one of the simplest things you can do for your health is put in your morning 5-minute circuit. So that's going to be super simple. You could write it down now. It's going to be push-ups, squats, crunches. Some people add stretching to it. Some people add plank. Whatever it is, make it as simple as possible. So that's your morning routine. So what do we have? We have that you've gone for checkups, you're moving your body daily, which is that 5-minute thing in the morning, crunches, squats, push-ups. You're walking between 3 and 12 miles. Start at 3 miles. You're walking 3 miles, and you have meetings with your trainer for strength training 3 times a week, strength and potentially cardio. And finally, on the health, if you remember only one thing from this video, the single most important thing is to start regulating your sleep. If you're, as my friend, she gets to bed in the single digits, and her goal is to start to get to bed in the double digits. And she was very successful this week. She went to bed at 12:15 a.m. So just pare it back slowly, but get to a place where you are getting your sleep at least for this 1 month. And every CEO that I've worked with, their last pillar is often meditation. So combine the two. Get to sleep on the earlier side, gradually earlier, and put in 1 minute of meditation, 1 minute of some just a timer meditation or a guided app for just 1 minute. There, we've done the handle your health. So control any health surprises in your new job by handling your health now. Set yourself up for success. I mean, of course you want to do that. 100% you want to do that. Why does this matter? You're only really going to get one chance to start strong, to be like, hey, Senya's arrived. She's the new chief people officer. Whoa, look at her. So prep now is going to give you a ton of confidence later. Here are 3 things you can do for prepping now. And I don't mean extensive prepping. This is your 1 month off. But you can make a 30, 60, 90-day plan. Talk about it in a second. You can read one book. Pick one book in your industry that's going to be critical. Ask people you trust. Read. Drop a bottle cap. Read a book. Drop a bottle cap. Read a book. I'm going to take a sip of water to pause on that bottle cap. I love doing these lives. I really love doing these lives. And also sometimes my throat gets parched. Read one book. So we were saying you're going to do 3 things to set yourself up for success. Prep now, more confidence later. Write your 30, 60, 90-day plan. Read one book. Start connecting. What I mean is even the people that you've met at the new company already, connect with them on LinkedIn. Connect with other people on LinkedIn. Maybe call one person and have coffee. This is not an intensive thing. That's it. You have set yourself up for success by writing your 30, 60, 90-day plan, by reading one book, and by that was very Charlie's Angels of me, by reading one book and by connecting, whether it's on LinkedIn or just having coffee with one person. So all of these are 111. 30, 60, 90-day plan. Oh my goodness, you can now do it so well between resources online and any kind of ChatGPT or AI. It is going to be so easy for you. Put in what you really believe and then ask for the 30, 60, 90-day plan. Iterate on that. Do a little more, but I'm talking about bare bones, the draft. You get lots of times to revise it. Okay, so we have talked about health. We have talked about setting yourself up for success. You're going to be really surprised about this, and maybe you will dislike me a little bit. Start your hobby. So what do I mean, start your hobby? Here you are, an executive in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and I'm telling you, start this new hobby in your 1 month off. I mean, you can just tell me what you think of me, and that's okay. This is going to keep you sane. So let me be more specific. This is a time to start your hobby or restart your hobby. During the pandemic, my kids were playing string instruments and they said, Mama, what's up? How come you're not taking lessons? So I started virtual lessons. It's all over the web. I posted this. But my 1 year of cello lessons virtually with my son's cello teacher, I loved it. I loved it. So what is something that you can start? And actually the thing that I'm going back to now, another hobby from before, is rock climbing. And we're thrilled as a family, we found a gym near us, but I hadn't done it in years. What is something that you can have so that when things get stressful at work, you can do this on a weekend? You might be able to do this before work or after work, even if you do it just a little bit once you start work. But what's something that'll bring you happiness, joy? For you, it might be something completely different. It could be volunteering, guitar, pickleball. You could get into art, whatever it is for you. But just think of what brings me joy, what makes me feel alive. This isn't indulgence. This is future you maintenance. So let's summarize. This is 1 month before your job. Do this. You're going to control your health surprises and really handle your health. You're going to set yourself up for success with fun things, 30, 60, 90, but also reading a book. And you're going to start or restart your sanity hobby. That's what you're going to do. Why does this matter that you do this? You don't need a hyper-scheduled break. It doesn't need to be ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. But you do need an intentional use of it because you're going to be focusing on your health, your prep, and your joy, and that's going to make all the difference in the world.